Anyways, chat YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for McBounceSauce's Esper Blink list. We got 3 copies of Ephemerate to go with our 4 Solitudes, and our Flickerwisp, and our Phelia, and everything else that we want to Ephemerate. And our Riddler, of course. 4 copies of Fatal Push, 4 copies of Thoughtseize for early disruption, same with the Prismatic Ending. A couple copies of Relic to go with our Ketramose, same with the Frog to go with our Ketramose. 3 Phelias to go with our Overlords and our Riddler. A couple copies of Emperor Bones to return any of our top end back into play. 1 Boggart Trawler, and 2 Wish Enchanters as our MDFCs. A couple copies of Flickerwisp to flicker the Balemurk. Balemurk, of course, are really good with Phelia and the Flickerwisp. Riddler, pretty good with Ephemerate and Phelia, and then Solitude as a free removal spell. Mana base wise, lots of Esper lands. We got 1 of each Surveil land, 1 Meticulous Archive, Shadowy Backstreet, Undercity Sewers, 1 Watery Grave, 1 Hallowed Fountain for the blue splash. Everything else just black-white lands. Sideboard wise, 4 copies of Consign for Eldrazi, 1 Flusterstorm for Storm, or whatever else that we want to bring it in against. Relic number 3 to complement the 2 in the main deck for more graveyard hate, some High Noons, also for Storm or any other combo deck. 1 Shelly's Edict for problematic Planeswalkers, a couple copies of Clarion Conqueror for Brood Scale and other Mox Opal decks, and then 4 Wrath of the Skies for energy. Goodbye, Clarion Conqueror. Hello, Clarion Conqueror. Let's give it a try. That much. That one's a little weird. A lot of the Red Bull flavors are pretty good. Not this one. This isn't a Red Bull, though. This is a Starbucks energy drink. Starbucks, you missed big time. Durian Coke. While it's not dangerous to eat durian and drink Coca-Cola together, some people may experience digestive discomfort or find the combination to be unappetizing. There's a myth that the combination is lethal due to the sulfur compounds in durian affecting alcohol metabolism, but this is not supported by scientific evidence according to a fact-checking website. Trying to kill all the chat or what? We'll just play Meticulous Archive. We'll leave Thoughtseize on top and say go. I have a Clarion Conqueror in the main deck. Oh, fuck-a-mole. Whatever. I don't like the watermelon one. The peach one's pretty good. And the blueberry one is eh. It's fine. We got 1 Clarion Conqueror. I didn't even see it was in my opening hand. It just didn't even register to me that was in my fucking opening hand. Nah, that's fine. We're gonna rock with this 1 Clarion Conqueror in our 61 card special. I thought I took it out of the deck completely. This is the secret to 5-0ing. Cotton. Amber. Just restart it, but it's kind of funny though. Before the slander hits me, you got a point. No, I won't slander you for this main deck Clarion Conqueror. That's all on me. What is this? What am I playing against? Clarion Conqueror might low-key be good in the main deck here. Mm-hmm. Probably gonna recast that Mox Opal. Yep. Should I kill this Pinnacle Emissary? Kind of want to push this Pinnacle Emissary. One Clarion Conqueror in the main deck. YouTube's gonna love it. I know for a fact that YouTube loved watching me get double psionic blasted by merfolk. They were popping off so hard from merfolk, it was unreal. Yeah, we're just guaranteeing a trophy at this point. Main deck Relic and Clarion Conqueror. No, it's fine. Trust the process. Look at how much work this Clarion Conqueror is doing right now. They just had to bin a bobble. Oh, my Clarion Conqueror. Clarion Conqueror, no. Well, at least I got my Relic. Yeah, you unlocked my Relic opponent. So cooked now. Ouch, 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 ouch. Down to 7. We can cast Witch Enchanter and blow up the cutter next turn. I don't think we're going to lose this game. Oh, I'm blowing that up instead. Never mind. I guess I can just do both. Cast. Kind of sounded like it was from, alright, they scooped. I kind of thought it was from Final Fantasy. Like one of the older ones. Well, let's bring in 2 more Clarion Conquerors. That card seems pretty good. Thoughtseize, maybe not so good. Wrath, probably fine. I like kind of want to board Relic out, but at the same time, they do have Flage. I think I board out Chad. I gotta take out 3 cards. Maybe 1 Bone, 1 Flickerwisp, 1 Fatal Push. Oh, that's right, I can't take out 3 cards. Gotta remember on 61 now. Yeah, maybe I should clarify in the exclamation mark deck command that it's it's a little off. Also, I think we're done with HelloFresh now. Is that right? Or not HelloFresh Factor? Hold on, I gotta see something now. Alright, we did finish that, which means I can get rid of that. Frog. Yeah, I'll leave a frog on top. It's Profs. Profs is a really good card. I'll give him that much. But no, it's definitely VV, I think. I don't play a lot of standard, but I've heard horror stories. Fauna might be a victim of Wrath Disguise this game. Yeah, it seems like VV and Prowess isn't super oppressive, but VV and Cauldron is just broken. What's the next Modern Pro Tour? 40 days. No, 38 days. Cauldron's a cool design that ended up being really, really horrible. Yo, what? Yeah, I think it's a cool concept, though. I like what they were going for with Cauldron, but maybe just not executed super well. That, too, it does limit future designs. Activated abilities can only be so powerful. What are they playing? They have a Johnny, Bobble, Urza Saga, Emery. I'm, like, baffled right now. Is their deck 120 cards? No. My deck's my deck's 61 though. Kinda just want to push this Emery and say go. And have everything else be Victim of Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, it looks like they put Izzy Cutter plus Boros Energy together and they were like, yep, this is it. This is the sauce. Steam Vents. Can't be that much worse than Energy Belcher. Eh, at least Energy Belcher, I was gonna say has a little bit of synergy, but it doesn't. But this has like negative synergy. And there's that Flage. That there pesky Flage. Goes face. It was the most egregious thing I've ever seen on the stream. Come on. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, I'm not sure what Johnny's doing in here. Oh, internet's dying again. Chat, stay with me. Chat, we're gonna be okay. Stay with me, chat. My dog. It's a lot of Wrath Disguise. The dog has returned. I guess I should just bank the extra energy anyways. Internet, please. Internet, please. Internet, please. No. Why am I dropping frames today? Oh, God. Johnny. Pinnacle Emissary is Johnny. I guess I had a Wrath for 2 now, don't I? Or do I? It's kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure I just Wrath for 2. I could Wrath for 0, but I don't think that's worth it. Just bank 2 more energy. Couldn't even like attack first either. Sadly. Well, they have Pinnacle Emissary coming back. At the very least. I think I gotta trade Clarion Conqueror for this Pinnacle Emissary. Don't think I can go to 2 against the Flage deck. Yep. Okay, so I am dead. For them drawing a land. No, Clarion doesn't stop the escape. Alright, their pile came together. Maybe I want the Emperor Bones back in. Maybe 4 Wrath Disguise is too many. It's kind of weird because it's like almost like burn deck. Kinda. Maybe I was supposed to Wrath for 2. The first time I cast Wrath Disguise and just kill my own frog. I wasn't 100% sure if they're going to be able to trigger Cutter again on the following turn, but they got there. I don't think I mind this. Yeah, Escape's not an activated ability. It's an alternate casting cost. Okay. Holy shit, chat. Turn 1 is Johnny. That's what nightmares are made out of. Oh yeah, I gotta update the title. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, testing's going great. I've been losing to turn 1 of Johnny off of Mox Opal, Mox Amber. They could even make a construct right now if they have one more artifact. Yeah, I truly don't know what our opponent's up to over there. Their list is kind of sweet. Now look at us. Uh-huh. Who would have thought? Not me. Remember when I boarded out Wrath Disguise? I was like, maybe Wrath Disguise isn't very good against them. Man, I was a fool. Second is Johnny. Think they plus? Man, this shit is crazy. They have Emissary and Seasoned Pyromancer and Corey Steelcutter. Well, if they have Galvanic Blast, I don't think we will be winning. Unless. I think this is a little bit better. Guess I could have surveilled also. If I just discard my entire hand of this frog. No, I didn't see a Static Prison. Oh, your turn. Cutter. Yeah, it went from, oh god, we're gonna die, to, oh, actually, they're gonna die. Man, I gotta get Poppy on this deck. Poppy likes energy and he likes affinity. You'd be absolutely in love. Sometimes may be good. Sometimes win the match. Can I keep this hand? It doesn't do anything. I mean, that list was sweet. I can't deny it. It had a lot going on, but it did some powerful plays still. Besides Storm, what match do you bring in Fluster? You could bring it in against like Belcher, maybe. Fight over the Warrior. Fight over the counter magic. I'm playing the Mirror, but they missed the land drop. My frog. Takes my frog. Pretty sure I just spend the sorcery speed removal and then keep up the instant speed removal. Probably surveil if I can. Another one. Let's go get Shadowy Backstreet. I don't think I'll actually want that. Their hand's just gonna look crazy because they've been missing land drops. I think we gotta try to tempo them to the best of our abilities. Bought a playset of Consult and Rizzler. We lost another one of them. Another one of the good ones. Four Frog instead of 3, 1 Riddler, and 1 main deck Wrath in the Sky. Cyber was similar to I played 1 Ashiok instead of 1 Wrath. Those all seem fine. Frog's a good card. So good that my opponent's casting an Ephemerate on it. Pitch in Solitude. Ephemerating Solitude. Clarion Conqueror. I'm pretty sure I just Solitude Ephemerate. The perfect pitch card. Clarion's not bad against Frog, technically. It's also not bad against Emperor Bones. No, my Clarion Conqueror. Yeah, not a bad top deck. The only better top deck was my own Riddler, I think. The thing is online. Can only grab Clarion Conqueror. Okay, we pass. We're gonna get Riddler Dift. They only have 3 mana. We might get Riddler Dift. I'm gonna get that frog back for real though. Unless they ban Overlord here. Alright, I'm getting that Phelia back. Changed my mind. They probably top land for Riddler. Just gonna cast a draw too. She. Oh my god, man. What do I even want? Bob, get the Cabra. Hmm. Jeebus. Oh, we haven't found another Solitude yet. I haven't found a Solitude though. Which, all things considered, I'm pretty okay with. Yeah, the warp triggers Ketramose as well. Uh, how many Solitudes do I have left? 2. Think I can do this, play this, go to combat, eat. Probably Overlord, so that way they can't take Overlord with their Emperor Bones. Want to trade Solitudes, is fine. I'm a little bit worried about a deck out. Too many Overlords. Maybe they have Wrath of the Skies. Ah, okay. Returns of Solitude. They have no cards in hand. We're gonna pick up our Solitude. I think it's gonna work out better for us. This matchup's a nightmare. Kind of the actual worst. I gotta be very cognizant not to mill myself out. So I don't think we're gonna be using any other Overlords this game. If we can avoid it. My dog. We got this locked up as well. Yuta is the Mirror Breaker. I would not register Fairy Mastermind in Modern. I don't think that's where you want to be. Alright. We should probably bring in some number of consigns. out this Clarion Conqueror. I don't know how many consigns, the right number of consigns. Let's start with 3 and go from there. Maybe I just play 4 and I just cut Thoughtseize. Thought's is kind of meh. Like 2. Played 2 and cut 1 Thoughtseize. I was thinking about this Edict. The Edict might be better than the other Thoughtseize. Maybe Thoughtseize is just fine in this matchup. I could also cut Relic. Relic's pretty eh. I think I'm down to cut Relic instead of Thoughtseize, actually. Bowmaster is pretty decent against this deck, but I think Bowmaster in general has fallen off quite a bit. Bowmaster ain't what it used to be. It is a bad top deck, but I think I might have to take cards like Riddler out of their hand or Overlord. But it is a bad top deck, which is why I'm like a little bit concerned about leaving it in the deck. But I also don't know if Relic does too much. I feel like Ketramose is going to be online the vast majority of the time without Relic. Relic doesn't do that much, right? It's kind of cycles. 61, is that intentional? So I accidentally put a Clarion Conqueror in my main deck before we started this league. But now I'm locked in. So we registered a 61 card main deck, which means post board we're always going to have 61. Bowmaster's okay, but it's a little bit low impact. It's very good against Affinity with all the Thought Casts and the Thought Monitors. And it's pretty good against the Riddler decks, but other than that, it still feels pretty anemic, I think. Not even that good against Energy. Clarion Conqueror was supposed to be good from against the pile from round 1, but they did have Flage, and a lot of Flage at that. I think here I'm just going to pass the Fatal Push and Fatal Push a Phelia if they have a Phelia. And Surveil, and then maybe Riddler, Ephemerate. I could play Frog first. Leave the bones on top. Play Frog. Yes. Yo, Glint. Stay with the prime the 5 months. Frog. Dog. Alright, I gotta push this dog. Goodbye, Frog. Goodbye, dog. We're out here pushing pets. That's what pushing P stands for. Pushing pets. Oh, shoot, I had no idea. Don't let PETA find this stream. Hey, let me take their dog. You excited for the upcoming Deathrite Oko unbans? If only. They're too cowardice to do that, though. Yo, BFG, thanks for gifting a sub to Lounging Wizard. Appreciate that, BFG. Is this because I called Grixis Persist trash? I want to get the Solitude out of their hand, so I'm going to activate Emperor Bones at end step. Consign Solitude. Or you could use it on BFG. Oh, also, that reminds me. While you're here, BFG. I'm gonna be away during the Spider-Man release because I'm gonna be at the PT. But we could figure out something for the Spider-Man Act Wars, whatever. So much value. So I just flicker this Riddler. I think I'm just gonna flicker this Riddler. We're kind of in garbage time. We can just do whatever we want. Oh yeah, they do have Consign. That's right. That's okay. I forgot they had Consign. I'm not gonna lie. Goodbye, Riddler 07. I totally forgot they had Consign. Goldfish brained. Peace out, Riddler. It's been real. It's a good thing we have another one. Woo! Yeah, we do Avatar. -146 for fun. As a treat. But it's so much garbage time that it just doesn't even matter, though. Baited out the Consign, good play. My dog. I kind of want to cycle one of these Fatal Pushes. Maybe just cycle one of them. Oh, I auto-yielded. No. When did I auto-yield? No. My card. My free card, chat. Fuck. Dude, I've just gotten -2 and it doesn't even matter. That's the worst part. It just doesn't matter. -1 Fatal Push, -1 Riddler. Still up cards. Still up on board. Lethal in the air, in fact. If we keep fucking up, it's gonna start mattering. Nah, we have lethal in the air. How you doing, David? Give me 1 sec to kill my opponent in the air, and then I'll hydrate. Clean. Clean gameplay. Couldn't have played any better. I'm curious if you believe in Riddler. Riddler's the best card. Sometimes. I feel like Riddler only works in absolutes, where it's either the best card you can draw or the worst card you can draw, and no in between. Yeah, they're a fairly new podcast, but it's some homies from PA. Artist Talent, Desperate Ritual, Glimpse, Rens Resolve, Root Medallion, Manamorphose. Let's take Ruby Medallion. Convince Spike to start a podcast with me. I'll do a podcast if you can convince Spike. Oh, they've been to Ruby Medallion. Well, that can't be a good sign. I guess they're missing land drops. Yes, first episode, 1 hour arguing about Riddler. He won't do it. I've tried to get him to do it in the past, and he does not seem very high on the idea of doing a podcast. Riddler only good in absolutes indeed. Bonk. Riddler push. Ral, Impulse, Rends Resolve, Ritual, Glimpse, Manamorphose, Artist Talent. I'm gonna take the Ral. Getting like kind of low here. But it's probably fine. Hmm. Yeah, I probably should have done. No, I drew the Riddler off the Frog, right? Pretty sure I drew the Riddler off the Frog. What's the math looking like on this? If I discard this, I draw to 5 plus 6 plus 4. I think I'm one short. Discard 3 to the first frog, resolve 1 frog trigger, draw 2. Yeah, but I can't do that in combat. That's already post combat because both triggers are, or both frogs are going to trigger during the end combat or the damage step. I don't think they're dead. So I think I have to Ephemerate here. Oh. Oh, okay. Putting him to 1 was probably better. I think I can take the Edict and cut some number of pushes. Also, do I want Clarion Conqueror? It stops Ral, but nothing else. Probably not. Maybe I have to leave it in the Flickerwisp. Could bring in like 2 consigns. Not sure how I feel about these 2 consigns, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, we're certainly going to draw a lot of cards. So we got to draw 2 off the Riddler, and then we got to discard 2, and then draw 2 for draw step. And then draw 4 more off the frogs attacking. I just don't think we could lose to anything from that spot. But putting him to 1 might have been better. If they draw a fetch land, they just can't use it. But if they don't draw a fetch land, I don't know. So in the last challenge, wasn't it drawn? E-drawn? Oh, Grixis. I know my buddy Mark won with the Grixis. Because it was a funny story, BFG. Because my buddy Mark, who was on the Eternal Witnesses podcast with me, he asked me about Grixis Reanimator, and he's like, do you think it's a good deck? And I was like, I don't know, it's kind of high rolly. It's pretty dang good when you get the Surveil and Archon into the graveyard, blah, 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 but I don't think it's consistent enough. And he was like, okay, I'm going to try it in the challenge. And he won the entire challenge with it. And he was like, well, might want to re-record the podcast, huh? No, not Mark Gabriel. I actually don't remember his last name. It's not for everyone. That's for damn sure. Because I feel like I couldn't beat a ham sandwich with that deck. I felt like I had to beat myself before I could start beating my opponent. This is a hostile environment. Don't you badmouth Thought Scour. Beating self-stream? No. Stop taking what I say out of context. Exclamation mark meat. I actually don't get to use this Ephemerate, so. Drawing 3 cards for blue. If Thought Scour will only draw 3 for blue. Yeah, they kept back-to-back one-landers, which is kind of interesting. Will you be going to Atlanta? Yeah. Yeah. It's my high noon ephemerate deck. I cycle Veil of Summer. Fastest Esper match I'm god dang ever seen. You know what? Maybe I was supposed to keep that Ephemerate on top because I can use Phelia to blink the high noon and then like Thoughtseize plus Ephemerate all in the same turn. Are you going to Orlando, Houston, or Vegas? I'm going to Atlanta, Houston, and Vegas. The 3 tournaments I'm qualified for. Goodbye, high noon. Seven plus 5. It's almost lethal. Ral, Ruby, Ritual, Manamorphose, Past in Flames. I feel like I could just take Ritual. And then as long as I leave the Relic up, I should be okay. No, I don't care about the Past in Flames. I have an actual factual relic here, right? Like, I don't really need to care about the Past in Flames. Yeah, even on my day off yesterday, BFG, I still ended up playing like 5-6 hours of Magic, testing for this freaking PT with the team, the squad. My opponent said, "Smell you later." What a weird hand. I'm gonna keep it though. I Tron. Jackie. More Tron. Chat, I miss Samurai Jack. What a good show. Show was an absolute heater. Ugh, Tron. I think we just get Swamp. His hand did not shape up. Maybe we rip the Clarion Conqueror. Yeah, we're definitely hoping that they were a creature deck, and then they played turn 1 versus Power Plant. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I think it's one of the major problems with all these like mopey white blue esque decks. Oh good, they have Vexing Bubble. Just such a dog that Eldrazi all the time. Oh, this game's so jover. I have a feeling they're gonna take my Ephemerate. Alright, top deck Overlord. Damn, he's good. Why did you ask for world peace? I could have had anything I possibly wanted. I asked for an Overlord instead of world peace. Check him, PC. Sad part is, I'm probably still gonna lose this game. But maybe they just don't have anything. Maybe their hand is 4 lands. Land, land, land. Land, land, land. Land, land, land. Yeah, I mean, if somebody plays this Ugin against me in paper, I think I'm obligated to reach over across the table and eat it. Because I'm a dingo and I have to eat the baby dragon. Scheisse. Bro, please. Age of Empires chat? Well, if nothing else goes right this game, at least the soundtrack does. I'm gonna keep attacking Ugin, sadly. Run away, Ketramose. Dude, this Ugin card is broken. Like, what is this? Karn Liberated couldn't even begin to imagine what's happening. This Karn would have been dead by now. Oh, okay. Okay. You have bested me, Ugin. Fours went out for Karn Liberated. And that's why Karn's retired on the beach now. Giant relic on my screen. Not playing Rhinos, you're not gonna make me proud. Maybe if you were playing Mill, I'd actually be proud of you. Like I am of Zeriak. Yeah, somebody get the Hotashi tweet. Yeah, Karn's resting after 11 years. Emrakul, the world anew. My overlord. I was a scam player and I was a Yawgmoth player, and holy schmoly, Yawgmoth could not beat Rhinos to save his life. Honestly, I don't think there is a carried deck in Modern. It's hard to say if there's a carried deck in Modern at the moment. I don't even think energy's like super carried him. What has carried me in him? You don't have to think a lot. And the deck's just like super broken. It's like Nadu. Nadu was carried him. Domain Zoom. I don't know. I don't think Zoo's like super carried him. Nadu's hard to play. You take that back. You take that back right now. Yep. Snot sneeze. I don't even know if I want this. Clarion Conqueror. Hmm. I think I just grab this Overlord and then I just consign this Emrakul. It's also thinking about Haywire. I guess I can't even Haywire Might anyways. I don't have the green mana for it. That's a lot of Clarion Conqueror. Like I said, I don't think there's really like a super carried deck in Modern right now. I think there are cards that can carry decks though. For example, Kozilek's Command carries Eldrazi harder than any other card I've ever seen. But I don't think Eldrazi itself is like a carried deck. Could also just cast another Clarion Conqueror here. Is that better than leaving up Consign? I don't know if it actually matters. I think this just presents lethal. Oh, it doesn't present lethal. I'm one off. I think I just pass with Consign for 8,000 and probably can't lose. I don't know. You can call it energy carried, but I think that I've seen too many bad energy players in my day to call that deck carried. I don't feel like energy is a very hard deck, but I see a lot of people misplay with the deck like pretty egregiously. They played the wrong Evercool. And gotta keep this. Can't be hard. Ginger does. Ginger's a great player. Don't slander Ginger like that. Maybe I'm supposed to put back Emperor Bones, but I feel like it kills fast. Maybe put back Solitude. Put back Solitude. If you love something, let it go. If it returns to you, it was Solitude. Alright, they got Tron. Oh boy, we're starting this game on hard mode. Is that a didgeridoo in this song? Didgeridoo? Oh, didn't mean to pop that out. Forgot you even could. This game is probably unwinnable if they just cast a nuke in. Ta-da! Clarion Conqueror. I gave him PTSD. That's really funny. Plays a Haywire Mite. Passes. Flickerwisp. Flicker this. Attack. Flickerwisp. End step. Flicker the tower. Kill the Haywire Mite. Pseudo land destruction. Build your own Stone Rain. Kinda. Hope they don't have a Kozilek's command. Kinda. Draw a consign to memory. I whiffed. Four, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I need to consign that. So they're just dead next turn. Right? Like, I just do this one more time and then that's that. That's that. That's all she wrote. Kenya. Even if they dismember the dog, it's just not enough. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, prediction time. Chat, for the second time today, will be 5-0, maybe. We didn't get there last league, but can we get there this league? Sure. 10's pretty solid. Clarion's okay. More Eldrazi. 1,000 years of pain and suffering. We lost the trophy to Tron last time. We'll see if we lose the trophy to Tron again. I really hope they don't have carried command decks too. Oh, maybe they don't. Is that actually your first trophy? Either way, congrats. You're good at 3-2ing? No, Flickerwisp, why? Putting all his dust underneath. Ah, Christ on a cracker. Planes. So many lands. You're dusting my Riddler. You're so pedantic for that. Riddler, Solitude, Frog. I think I probably have to Solitude this Devourer. Do I have to do it right now? Can I go to 3? I don't think I can afford to go to 3. I'm about to jam a Sire. Oh yeah, at least it's not Eugene. Never beating the Eugene allegations. Dies of Dragon. Let my dog live. My dog. Always keeping my dog down. Dog's dying. That's what the dog's doing. Let's have a peep. Oh my god. Carried command. Depression. 3 top, 1 bottom. It's a wrap. Oh. I see. That's kind of beatable. Maybe if I was not 7. Am I supposed to get here, Frog? If I get a Frog, I can draw a lot of cards, but I don't know if that even matters. I can certainly block Sire. How many cards can I draw? Like 4? I think we might have to go all the way. I gotta draw something. It also doesn't take into account whatever they have off the top of the deck, which is probably something horrible for me. Probably something horrible. Okay. Clarion Conqueror could sign a memory. No relic. No push. Edict is fine. Solitude is not. Oh, hi, Ballista. Oh, hi, Mark. That's Mark, the walking ballista. Take him to the backstreet. Oh, I don't really want to tap land. I would take an untap land, but I don't think I can afford to take a tap land here. What are you naming? If you name Psychic Frog, holy schmoly, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I'm so mad right now. What the? Fuck! Phelia can fix this. So bad. I mean, they just cracked the map in response. Power plant. Karn the Greek creator. Sky Sovereign. Everybody hated that. I'm guessing that means they have drawn. Temple, Lab, Sky Sovereign, Mindstone. The Sky Sovereign work with Emperor? No, it's a vehicle, not a creature. What to do, what to do. I feel like stone raining them off of a land might not be such a bad idea. I could Flickerwisp the flute away, attack with all, flicker the Flickerwisp, start discarding to these frogs. Nothing I do here is good. 7, 8, 9, 10. I just like Ether Temple. Yeah, I don't know. Beats me. I don't think I actually have a good line this turn. Yeah, I think they're supposed to name Consign as well. I don't know if I'm doing the right play this turn. It's really hard to know. Like, obviously, if they draw Tron, I'm gonna lose, but I'm kind of playing to them not drawing Tron. Yeah, they name Consign. Nice. I guess we did take the right play. Despite them fluting our frog. Which is pretty messed up, all things considered. Maybe we'll have Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm for Kozilek's command? Might not be the worst. $61 serving you well, a little bit. I don't even get to play Frog. If I play Frog and they have Tron plus Devourer, Tron plus whatever, I just lose. Karn. I think I'm just gonna lose anyways, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not a bad draw. Oh, I guess I have to use the black mana, it doesn't matter. Planeswalker. Go. Oh my god. They're more powerful than I could possibly ever hope to be. So we lost both trophy matches to E-Tron. Which means E-Tron is by proxy the best deck in the format. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have solituded this to try to draw.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.